Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I have a 5-minute magic review, and it's been a few minutes since I've done one of these. Today I'm looking at Swap by David D. You can pick up this witch hand type effect from Penguin Magic for $10. You're going to get a 6-page manuscript where you're going to learn this routine that has 2 moments of magic built into it. The routine looks like this. You ask the spectator for a coin, or you give them a coin or a small object. You have them hide it behind their back in one of their hands. They make a few choices, and then you're able to tell them which is the empty hand. And then continuation, you have them make a couple more choices, and you're able to tell them which hand has the coin. That's the routine. It's extremely simple and fast, and it relies on a very clever script. Difficulty-wise, I would rate this as extreme beginner because it's semi-self-working, and as long as you stick to the script, you cannot mess it up. The procedure is very simple, and because of that, the spectator also will not be able to mess it up because there's no liar or truth teller here, so the spectator will not get confused, which sometimes happens with other effects like this. There's no gimmicks or gaffes in play. You don't actually have to ask the spectator any questions at all, and there is no guesswork here. It's always going to work for you. It is completely impromptu, and it's a great opener. It's something you can perform over your favorite video chat like Zoom or Skype if you want to, and it's completely language independent, so you can perform this in any language. So what are my impressions of this? I really like it a lot. I don't think it got enough attention. I think it's an excellent opener to establish yourself. You're going to go into a mentalism set or another set of witch hand because it's always going to work. There's no difficult calculations. You don't have to concentrate on anything. There's no sleight of hand. You can just concentrate on your performance. You're going to learn the routine in about 15 minutes because the script is really not that long. In my own road testing with this, I found that it worked really well if you do another witch hand type effect afterwards because it's only a 1-phase routine. So once you reveal where the coin is, the spectators are going to obviously want to see more. So this works really well with, for instance, Mark Elsden's Tequila Hustler, or if you have multiple spectators, you can perform his Strange Oblique, or even Patrick Redford's Sunrise. I use this together with Manos Kartsakis's The Verbalist from his book V when I've had 2 spectators, and it worked really well that way. In my own road testing, the only thing I changed in this routine was I changed one part of the script because at one part you pretty much are asking the spectator, you're telling them where the empty coin is, but it's almost as if it's a question, like a yes or no question. And I found that it's better to just have the person mentally think of the answer in case they want to backtrack later and try to think that that had something to do with the method. So in my own road testing, I found that that was really the stronger way to perform it. And I think that for $10, this is an absolute steal because I've seen a lot of products like this that are priced at like $35, $50. Any piece of reliable mentalism like this is going to be priced a lot more. So I think this is really a steal and something you should take a look at if you're into mentalism or witch hand type effects. I think the only real negative aspect of this is that it's only a 1-phase routine, as I mentioned. So you are going to have to follow this up with something else, but it's an excellent opener and something you should consider. So I rate this as 4.40 out of 5. Highly favorable, and the breakdown is really simple. It goes like this. For creativity, I give this 4 out of 5. I think the script is really creative, very simple yet devious, and when you go through this, you may think the first part is transparent, but in my own road testing, if you just bull through it, spectators will never be able to reverse engineer. At least I haven't had anybody do that. In terms of practicality, I rate it as 5 out of 5 because it's completely impromptu. Virtually propless is really what it is. In terms of the procedure, I rate that as 4 out of 5 because it's very simple, quick, and easy to understand. In terms of audience reactions, I rate this as 5 out of 5. Very strong reactions. And then finally, the price, I would rate it as 4 out of 5 because I think it's priced really well for what you're getting. The only reason I don't rate it 5 out of 5 is because it's not free. So that gives us a final rating of 4.40 out of 5. Highly favorable. I think if you're into mentalism, you really should take a look at this. I hope that this has piqued your interest, and I don't think that this product got enough attention. Anyway, as usual, if you have any questions or comments, just leave them for me below. Thanks so much for tuning into my magic reviews, and this has been another 5-minute magic review.